Hello, my name is Tyler Martin and I will be explaining why social networking sites are bad for society and why people shouldn't use them. There has been a debate as to whether social networking sites do more harm than good. According to the website procon.org, accessed January 11, 2013, 47% of Americans use a social networking site like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Most of us have used a social networking site in one way or another, but did you ever stop and think about whether or not social networking sites are good or bad for our society? I've been using the social network Facebook since 2006 and will be deleting my account soon because I've decided that social networking does more harm than good. Since social networking sites became popular in the mid-2000s, there have been many negative effects on society and they should not be used. In my speech, I will discuss how social networking sites expose personal information, how they promote poor use of time, and how social networking sites reduce personal face-to-face interactions. Social networking sites give away personal information like your location, contact information, and interests. Although most social networking sites provide ways to hide this valuable information, many don't use these security measures because they either don't know about them or how to use them. An article by InformationWeek.com, accessed January 14, 2003, states that many social networking sites provide privacy controls to limit information disclosure, but a report found that between 55% and 90% of users of social networking services keep the default privacy settings for allowing strangers to view profile information, and 80% to 97% keep the default privacy setting for viewing friends. This can lead to people who would normally not want to see your profile to view it and gather information about you that you would like to keep from them. Social networking sites can also sell information about you to third-party companies for advertisement purposes. If a company knows your interests and possibly even the internet sites that you have visited, they can send you advertisements that are better suited to your individual interests. This can lead to your computer being sent malware and other computer viruses that can harm your computer. Now that I've described how social networking sites can leak valuable personal information, I will explain how many people abuse their time by spending an excessive amount of time on social networking sites each day. Volume 78 of Education Digest describes hyper-networking as spending 3 or more hours a day on social networking sites. Of teens surveyed, 12% said that they spend 3 hours or more a day social networking. This subpopulation was found to be 62% more likely to have tried cigarettes, 70% more likely to have tried alcohol, 69% more likely to have used illicit drugs, 94% more likely to have been in a physical fight, 69% more likely to have had sex, and 60% more likely to report having had 4 or more sexual partners. How many times have you found yourself surfing Facebook and Twitter when you are supposed to be doing homework and anything else more productive than social networking? Chances are this has happened to most of us. Volume 13 of Bell Labs Technical Journal states that the main reason students use social networking sites is to keep in touch with friends. This table shows other reasons why students use social networking sites. Initially, most people will sign up to a social networking site to keep in touch with friends, but will often find themselves using them for other reasons will contribute to valuable time being wasted. As you can see, social networking can distract people from doing something more constructive. I will now discuss the effects that excessive social networking can have on someone's communication skills and social integrity. Social networking has decreased the amount of time we spend with other people in face-to-face communication. There have been countless times when somebody has told me that what somebody else has done or said, and I'll ask them how they know this, and the response is Facebook. They never actually talked to the person face-to-face or even on the phone. Communication is vital in keeping people connected. The most direct and reliable type of communication is when the person you are communicating with is right next to you. Many times, if you're not getting information about someone directly from the source, the information can often be wrong, which can lead to gossip and rumors that can affect someone's life in a negative way. People have lost relationships with longtime friends and even jobs because of misleading information found on social networking sites. Many people who use social networking in place of face-to-face communication develop social anxiety and other social problems. Volume 31 of the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology states, social networking activities are another venue in which psychological problems manifest in dysfunctional interpersonal interactions. Further, different types of psychological problems appear to differentially influence social networking experiences. As you can see, since social networking sites became popular, they have had many negative effects on our society. They have done this by leaking our personal information to people and companies who we would normally not want to have this information, by being a waste of time when something more constructive could be done, and by decreasing face-to-face interactions, which can lead to social problems within many people. So, the next time you're logging into your social network site of choice, you may want to consider the consequences of being associated with the site.